Oh god, what is Let's try to play mediator, because as much as I want to take on Stubby, I don't think I can. What? I'm so sorry, Allison. It's Saturday night. Unmistakable smell of mothballs fills the air as you lie in your bed in your grandfather's guest room. The spring inside the uncomfortably thin mattress creak obnoxiously upon the subtlest of movement. A rerun of the old cop shows plays on a tiny black and white TV, but you're not really watching it. You keep thinking about the crazy Saturday you just had. It turns out Saturday isn't quite over yet. Without warning, your grandfather throws open the door and barges into your room. Jesus, dude, what are you doing in here with the door closed? Oh, God. Be sarcastic. I was doing horrible things, Grandpa. You don't even want to know. You shake your head dramatically. Your grandfather gives you a side eye and finally shakes his head. You watch that mouth. It's gonna say something you can't take back one day. He points to the phone in the hall just outside of your room. You got a phone call. He raises an eyebrow at you. A little late for calls, I think. Please make it quick. He shuffles back into the living room and resumes watching a war documentary. Curious, you pick up the phone. Hello? Hey there. Oh wow, he actually called me. You can't help but sound surprised at the sound of his voice. Andrew! I hope I'm not bothering you. I was waiting for your call. My grandpa's annoyed. Maybe I like being bothered. Let's be coy. Maybe I like being bothered. Do you ever think of that? Andrew fumbles a bit. Oh. God, fuck. No, I didn't. You can't help but laugh. Shoot. I was calling to remind you about Stubby's party. I didn't forget. It's gonna be a pretty happening. Sounds like I can't miss it. I'm about to head over. So I'll see you there? Awesome. Stubby's house is the big one on Lakewood. Honestly, I feel like we can't miss it. You can't miss it. Okay. Great. See you soon. You hang up the phone and then realize you don't know how you're going to get to Stubby's party. You don't have a car, but your grandfather does. Oh no. And right now the snores from the barrel cooler indicate that he's fast asleep. Oh no. Something's gonna happen to the car. You sneak into the room and spot his keys lying on the coffee table. You could try to wake him up and convince him to take you to the party. Or you could swipe the keys and drive yourself. And be back before he realizes you were gone. Take the keys, wait, grandfather. I feel like he's not gonna take us. I feel like he's not gonna take us. I feel like he won't take us, and waking him up was just gonna ruin everything. Because he's lived here longer, right? So he'll probably know about a Stubby party and won't think too highly of it. So we're just gonna steal them and be on our merry way. I mean, an impactful choice. I'm gonna regret that later. The party is too crucial to risk getting your grandfather involved. He's gonna be like, "Did you say, Stubby? It's like the last time I drove past his house during the party, they egged my car." He's sleeping like a baby, and he'll likely be there until dawn. You grab the keys and sneak out the front door. You manage to navigate your grandfather's gas guzzler across town. You steer it to a spot in the long driveway of a beautiful mansion. As you step out of the car, a big meathead of a kid approaches you. Oh my god. That's Stubby? Stubby, what's going on with your face, fam? I don't mean to sound rude, but like... Hey, who are you? Rebby. Okay, Rebby, listen up. This is my place, my party, and it isn't open to just anyone. Do I have to pay? Because I'm not paying. At that moment, Andrew passes by. Relax, Stubby. Rebby's cool. She started at Shermer yesterday. Stubby gives you a once over, then shrugs. Alright, man, if you say so. Stubby turns and heads back into the party. A group of guys wearing matching Lettermans are hanging out on the porch. They see Andrew and call him over. He waves back at his friends, but he looks a little disappointed. He turns to you. Really glad you showed up. You did call me. And I hope we can shoot. And I hope we can talk more later. Just you and me. Andrew's friends call him for him and he goes off to join them. As you start to go inside, you hear a whisper from the bushes. Is it Brian? He's hiding from the jock. Yup. You turn and spot Brian hiding behind the azaleas. We gotta sneak Brian out through the back. Brian, what are you doing back there? Having second thoughts. About hiding behind a bush? About going into this party? Technically, I wasn't invited. But if I just take him in there with me? Because I don't know, because I'm new, so it won't. I don't know if I'll have the same leverage, but we can try. I made an impactful choice. Oh god, that's what I was afraid of. How about we walk in together? Oh, on second thought, maybe telling him to get tough might have worked. You do that for me? Of course. You're my friend. We're friends, right? After today, we're all in the same boat. You, me, Claire, Andrew. As far as I'm concerned, if they're welcome here, we're welcome here. We're welcome here too. Oh my god. Words form. Brian warms to this idea. Yeah. We are, aren't we? It really sucks being the outsider. Brian starts to step out, but then spots Stubby and the other wrestlers crowding around the front door. He sinks back into the bush again. I appreciate it, but you go on ahead. I'll see you inside. You climb the front steps of Stubby's house. Why don't just sneak around, like, around the back or something? And join the crowd pressing through the front door. You push your way into the crowded house. Shermer kids are everywhere. Standing and talking, dancing, sprawled out on the couch. The music is throbbing and it's hard to hear anything. You stand still among the throng of unfamiliar faces, trying to make sense of the chaos. Something large shoves you into an eye, nearly knocking you off your feet. Stubby, hey, watch where you're going. Watch where you're standing. I told you it was Stubby. Stubby about to be a problem. You twist around to find Stubby flanked by a row of his wrestling buddies. He crosses his arms and steps to your face, forcing you backwards. So we're clear, my parties are invite only. Are they? The only reason I let you in here is because of Clark. You better not make any trouble. Make a joke. I don't make trouble, but I have been known to make trouble. Oh my...
Security! Security!
I regret that decision so much. You wouldn't happen to have an alto sax lying around, would ya? What are you even talking about? I was trying to make a joke, but clearly I failed spectacularly. I regret everything. Oh god, the secondhand embarrassment is so real right now. And for the record, I don't play sax or any treble instruments for that matter. I don't get what you're saying, but it's starting to piss me off. A loud whistle draws his attention. Another one of Stubby's jock pals waves him down from the next room. Oh god, what is the what is that face? What is that face? Yo, Stubbs, some of the guys ripped up the rose garden in the backyard. You idiots! My moms love those flowers. Stubby lurches past you and scrambles after Rogers with his wrestling buddies in tow. You sigh in relief as you watch Stubby head to the backyard. All around you, smiling strangers brush past, barely paying any attention to you. You stand on your own toes and survey the room, hoping to spot a familiar face. As you scan the party, a good-looking girl comes up on your side and elbows you. Donna. Look at all these assholes. Donna looks cute. You give the girl a double take. Excuse me? Bet you half of them don't even know Stubie. There? But that doesn't stop them from showing up to trash the place. Oh. I don't know, Stubie. House parties are always like that. You're kinda rude. I mean, she's not wrong. Like, I feel like if you don't know the person who's hosting the party, you shouldn't come over and then start immediately messing things up. It's like that. Yeah, but at the same time, this is an 80s teen movie, so house parties are always like that. Guess this is your first time at a house party? They're all like this. The girl grins. Touche. I see your point. She's so pretty. She offers her hand and you shake. I'm Donna Page, by the way. Donna's so fucking pretty. Rebby. Oh, look at her. And you're new here? I am new. Very observant. She gives off a shrug of fake modesty. I'm good with faces. Plus, I spotted you drive up in that boat. I've definitely never seen that car at a Sherman party. You look a little embarrassed. It's my grandpa's. It's a classic. Hey, anybody with wheels at Shermer is gonna be popular. And since you're new and all, you got any questions about Shermer I can answer? Consider me the welcoming committee. What do you want to know? Donna's personal life? I feel like we shouldn't ask that this early, because we just met her and we're trying to pry. So let's just do life at Shermer. What's your take on Shermer? It's okay, I guess. I mean, it's a good school as far as schools go. It's got a pretty decent school newspaper. You read the school paper? I edit the school paper. I'm also its top reporter. Is there a lot of competition? Not really. It's too bad. I love a good challenge. She gives you a playful wink. Somebody cranks up the music even louder. Oh god. It's hair metal at its shriekiest. Donna rolls her eyes. No accounting for taste around here. I need some fresh air. But you and I should find a time to talk more. Someplace not so overrun with dum-dums. Be flirty, be funny, be rude. Be flirty, cause yo, Donna is freaking cute. Someplace private might be nice. You give her a coy smile. Just you, me, chit-chatting. And she returns your smile and then some. We're not gonna get that here. But I think we should definitely pick this up later. Your conversation with Donna is interrupted as Claire and Pender storm past you. Oh god, what happened? Deep in a heated argument. Oh boy, you're being ridiculous. Let's talk about this later, okay? I don't care what your stuck-up friend Becky thinks about me. You may not care, but I do. I've known Becky since kindergarten. She probably still eats paste, am I right? You're being a jerk again. Oh god, Claire stops off to join her preppy friends in the living room. Bender yells after her. I am right, she does eat paste. Bender stomps off to the kitchen. Those two don't look happy. They started dating earlier today and are already fighting. Donna thumps the back of her hand against your arm. Claire Standish and John Bender are an item? We probably shouldn't be saying that. Something pretty major must have happened to drive those two together. Things got real in detention. She hates her parents. I don't know. Okay, look, it's not our place. Not our place. Not our place. I don't know what brought them together. Love's a mystery, I guess. But you spent practically an entire day with them in detention. You must have some idea what made them hook up. Even if I did, it's not really my place to say. Yeah, right? Exactly. Donna steps back and regards you thoughtfully. Not a gossip monger, I take it. Yeah, so? That's a good thing. No wonder you were able to earn everyone's trust so quickly. You hear angry muttering and boot stomping echoing from the kitchen. Though you can't make out the words, it's unmistakably Bender's voice. Maybe I should go talk to Bender. Find out what's going on. Donna grins. Careful. You're a good-looking chick. He might decide that you're a better catch. You do a poor job of hiding your blushing cheeks. You think Bender would go for me? I'm a little curious to know what happened between him and Claire. So go satisfy your curiosity. I like Donna. Talk to Bender. Avoid both of them. No, let's talk to Bender. I've made an impactful and costly fucking choice. I should really catch him before he leaves. You start to make your way through the crowd. Donna gives you a thumbs up. Have fun. You find Bender raiding the pantry. I saw you and Claire fighting. Oh yeah? Was it fun to watch? Define fun. Bender shrugs. I gave her a chance. But all her stupid little judgy, snotty, shitty little friends just couldn't keep their mouths shut. What did they say? How mean could they have been? You've obviously never met these girls. They made some comments about me, so I made comments about them. Not my fault her friend Becky is such a crybaby. If dating Claire means I have to put up with those harpies, I might have to reconsider. But I don't know. I guess Claire's really going off with this. She's still gonna care what her friends think idea. And it's... I don't know. I think she should get new friends. Look, every guy at Shermer would kill to be in your position. That's why I carry a knife. Look, all I'm saying is, buy her a flower or something. I know you can do that. Thanks for the advice. His face shows a little familiar sneer. Is this where I'm supposed to sob and thank you? Sure. Okay, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, hug. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Okay, no, we're gonna tease him. Careful, if you keep up that look, you might develop feelings. Bender snaps out of it and returns to his usual defensive stance. No feelings here. It's ice, baby, pure ice. Why don't you go get Claire to warm you up then? He grins. I think I will. He excuses himself and then leaves the kitchen. You wander through the party until you spot Brian. I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable trying to... I don't know. It just seems really weird to try to do that. Do you want to... Hey, Brian. He's standing alone and looking awkward. You go over to him. Hey, Brian. You made it inside. Really appreciate what you said earlier. Trying to give me a boost. Finally worked up the guts to come in. Anytime, Brian. He gives you an awkward high five. He starts bobbing his head to the music. He grins and points his finger guns at a group of passing girls. Looking good, ladies. The girls respond with a mixture of giggles and eye rolls. What are you doing? Picking up chicks. Undeterred, Brian refocuses and points at a different approaching girl. Come here often? Oh gosh, she recoils and make oh,
Boy, if you don't get...
Brian, please stop. Jeez, Brian's gonna get his ass kicked if he keeps this up. Attempt small talk, try to joke. We're gonna small talk it. We cannot let Brian get beat up. So Brian whips his head around, still nodding to the beat. Do you go to a lot of parties? You're relieved as Brian holsters his finger guns and relaxes. Well, yeah. I'm not a loser. Birthday parties, slumber parties, a bar mitzvah once. I mean, like, house parties. Most of them were in houses, yes. I guess. I meant, you know, never mind. It's not the greatest conversation you've ever had. But at least you saved Brian from further embarrassment. Yeah, that was pretty much the end game. There's movement near the front door and you look over. Allison has arrived at the party. Yay! Then you notice you aren't the only person staring at her. Everyone is. Everybody's really into Allison's new look, huh? I'm sure people are staring at you too. I mean, 'cause you got a makeover too, and it's cool, Brian. You don't need to try. Right. Andrew appears beside you, also staring at Allison. Damn. Did you look at her? Allison walks toward you, painfully aware of the eyes on her. Hey, Allison, you showed up. It's not like I was doing anything else. Aww. I'm glad you're here. This is awesome. He steps forward to give her a light kiss. You want a drink? I'll get you a drink. Before Allison can respond, Andrew hurries out to the kitchen. Oh, is she uncomfortable? I don't want her to be uncomfortable. Allison stands there looking awkward. You loving your makeover? Everyone is staring at me. I feel like a freak. They'll adjust. They're more afraid of you. Who cares? Who cares? Don't worry. They'll adjust. They're just not used to seeing you like this. Doesn't mean they have to stare. Allison, imagine if when you got here, Andrew was wearing all black. Would you take a few seconds to check out his new look? Well, sure, I guess. Would you think he's a freak? Of course not. That's just what everyone's thinking about you right now. Allison smiles and her stance relaxes. You're right. I'm just being paranoid. Thanks, Rebby. Yeah, I'm gonna protect her. You look around and notice the crowd is pressing closer to you. You see Andrew's wrestling buddies in the crowd. And Claire's preppy friends. What's happening? Who? Oh god, it's his face. Alright, who wants to play 7 Minutes in Heaven? Oh, that? Oh, Becky's got nice hair. I made a Beyonce joke without even trying. But we need a couple of volunteers. She looks you up and down. I think we got a volunteer right here. I didn't raise my hand, chick. But, right, but who's gonna go in with you? I can't with the face. Just then Andrew returns. What's going on? Oh, Andrew's a good choice. Good choice for what? Come here. Andrew's wrestling buddies grab you and Andrew and throw you both in the coat closet. Just before they slam the door, you see Allison watching you with a shocked look on her face. Oh, I'm sorry, Allison. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Smart mouth. Shocker. I'm so sorry, Allison.